And we're going racing on the sound of the tone. It's 10 minutes, boys. Get a good start. Drive around the red one. Drive around the red one. There we go. There we go. A little carnage there early. Marvin turning the black truck over the 3 of Kalaitzian. Ends up being all right for everyone else, which I guess in the end of the day is bad for Luke, but good for everyone else because it didn't cause that massive pileup. And at the end of the day, Marvin ends up in the back. Maybe all things working out in the end. But out front is going to be Michael Borack, followed by Mike Hutton. Borack's won Sportsman short course. He's won Sportsman buggy, but he's never won Sportsman truck. He was close last year, but I believe it was Schaefer that kept him out of it. Is this year the year? It does look like it's easily, or rather quickly, turning into a 2-horse race. Look at that from Cavaliere. He's looked a little off pace all weekend. Into third, though, here in the main. That'll work. A little squirrely, though. Here comes Campbell. Looks like Campbell running his T6. Kalaitzian in the 5th spot. Not a bad recovery off that start. Hey, Jake, Jackie. Can you get all those kids out of there? They're like building a fort. If one of those things falls over, they will literally die. All the jumps for the small track. They've started moving them now. That big one weighs about 250 pounds. All right, guys, we got 2 minutes down and 6 to go. 2 down, 6 to go for Borack. Starting to check out himself now. Hutton all by himself out there. All alone. Hutton about 4 seconds out of the lead, but he's 7 seconds up on Steve Campbell. Carrillo, I got you on a minute 30. Something happened there? Okay. Kalaitzian now into 3rd spot. Campbell upside down. Bell gets around for 4th. Joe around for 5th. Campbell down to 6th. That's where he started from. 3:15 down, 6:45 to go for Michael Borack. Saw Gasper with the win in amateur. Borack looking for the win here in Sportsman. Borack hardly ever racing anymore. He still gets out for practice at least once a week, but hardly ever hits the actual racetrack. Gets out usually for Surf City and Stock Nats, and here we are, and he's trying to grab some hardware. Gets caught up. Yes, that is the leader. Let the upside-down car know. Leader in the pink. 2nd spot in the blue. But again, Hutton still just all by himself. It's just a practice run for Mike right now. No one's in front. No one's behind. No lap cars to deal with. It's about as nice as he could ask for. Kalaitzian in 3rd. Running the all-black. Right now they are running as they qualified. 4:15 down, 5:45 to go. Watch the triple lander. It's all clear. Thank you, thank you. 5 minutes down and 5 to go, guys. 5 down, 5 to go. Borack 10 on Hutton. Hutton now only 2.5 on Luke. Luke starting to close in. Fowler third? Thank you. Carrillo going to have second coming up. Watch straight. Is clear. Again, guys, leader in the pink. Borack's broken. Borack's broken. A 10-second lead for Michael, and it's broken with 4 minutes to go. Oh, what a heartbreaker. Looks like the steering rack coming apart for Borack. That's the same thing that happened to Abe in the amateur. Mike Hutton now taking over the race lead. Luke Kalaitzian to second, and now Joe Grodzen into third spot. Joe down the straightaway. That's green, blue, and orange now for our third place driver. Campbell right behind him in the green. That's going to be the race to watch now for third place. The race for the win is down the straightaway. They're about a straightaway apart. This race for third a little bit closer. Summerville there as well. So you have third, fourth, fifth, rounding the top of the peristyle. Now coming on the straightaway. First and second through the rhythm section. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Grodzen a mistake. He's going to drop down to fourth. Him and Summerville side by side. Darrell with no patience there. And is that Spencer by? I think it is Spencer by. Yeah, Spencer racing in there now as well. So now it's Campbell back to third. Bell into fourth. Grodzen goes 5. Good racing back there, boys. Steve Campbell leading the train around the track for third place. Kalaitzian seemingly unable to make up enough time here on Hutton to make it worthwhile right now, at least. About 2 minutes to go. All right, guys, 8 minutes down, 2 minutes left. Sportsman truck. Expert truck coming up next. Grodzen a little wide. That's going to allow Summerville through. Campbell still holding on to third spot. Grodzen putting that pressure right back on Darrell. Leaders coming at the peristyle now. They're going to come into some traffic here. Hutton and Kalaitzian. Minute 45 to go. Blue truck down the straightaway out front. Black truck in second. Third spot is the green here at the driver's stand right now. Around the corner table. You got 1 minute 20 to go, guys. 1:20. Kalaitzian inching closer to Mike Hutton here. Slowly, painfully, Hutton can see it just disappearing behind him, that gap he had. Griego leader behind you. Well, not quite yet. White and blue your leader. All black second, guys. Coming onto the straightaway. They're going to be in traffic here. Less than a minute to go. Griego, Summerville, Pitcher. You guys got all of them. Got the leader coming up behind you here. 45 on the clock. Drive smart, boys. Be smart, boys. That was not smart. No. Give it back. What are we doing? Okay, go. 30 seconds, guys. 30 to go. Pitcher leaders. Again, Luke driving over the top of him. $10 seconds. They might have gone one more. Now this will be their final lap. Lost track of that third place battle here. Hutton up on the pipe. Luke finally with a clean pass. Hutton, look at the pass back from Mike Hutton. Then the pass back from Luke. And that is time. Took 3 tries for Kalaitzian, but he gets around clean in the end. Hutton will finish second. And who's it for third? It's going to be Steve Campbell for third spot. Spencer the 4, Griego the 5. And that's a race. Luke, Hutton, and Campbell. 1, 2, and 3. Spencer 4, Griego, Darrell, Marvin, Joe, John.